What is up guys, Andy Forresty Runner here and welcome to week 3 of this Spring Trails half marathon training series. You joined me on Thursday morning out on the trails doing a nice trail run and it's been an action-packed week so far. A good one. Monday I did not get out and film. I re-watched week 2 and realised just how much dark footage there was in the beginning and it was just not cool. And you wonder why I've been doing so much recording in the office over the winter. It's just dark videos, it just doesn't work. I need better lighting. So anyway, Monday was super. We got 8 miles done and dusted. Let's rewind back to Tuesday, let you know how we got on there in the Hoka Ono Carbon X for a similar workout to last week. If you haven't seen the carbon fibre plate versus non-carbon plate video, make sure you go and check that out. You'll understand maybe why I wasn't quite so satisfied with the results. Good evening and welcome to week 3 of this half marathon training series. I'm out with Lee. Hopefully you can see us. I've stopped under light because, as you can see behind me, it's absolutely pitch black where lights would normally be. And we were out on the industrial estate doing exactly the same workout as we did Tuesday last week. I did go out yesterday, Monday. I did not film it because once again it was in the dark. It was horrible. And I re-watched week 2's video and realised how much dark footage there was in it. It was depressing. So I thought I'm not even going to bother filming it. But tonight there's a reason why we're filming it. Hopefully you will have seen the video to explain why we're doing it. But tonight, same workout. Here's a hint, different shoes. Anyway, 6 by 4 minutes on with 2 minutes jog recovery. We'll be starting just over there where the double line is, just as per last week. We'll see how the times compare and then next week we'll kick on to the next level workout. But my GoPro stick is broken, so I'm gonna have to hold this very carefully. We're gonna get a rig long because we've done 2 miles warm up now pretty much, and we'll see how this goes. I'll touch base with you in between every 2 reps, just like last time. Very quickly, because we've got 10 seconds before we go. Feeling good, feeling fine, but no different to last week pace-wise. See how the next 2 fare. Okay, so that's 4 out of 6 done. I'm definitely working harder tonight. I think for around about the same pace. If anything, it's going to be marginally quicker or marginally slower, but overall I think it's low 5:30s. I think you'll see all on screen at the end. Either way, 2 to go and it's going to be tough, much tougher than last week. Okay, 6 out of 6 done. That was hard. Pace is on screen, I have no idea. I suspect they're the same, maybe marginally quicker, maybe marginally slower. Either way, they're about the same, which is fine. Consistency is key, but it's interesting for the video that we're recording. Anyway, that's Tuesday night done. On to the next. So as you can see, marginal gains there in the Carbon X. Still good gains, 5:30 average pace overall for those 6 by 4 minutes. I'm not going to grumble, big improvements from last year. Feeling like if all goes well and we can keep injury free, this year could be a really good year, hopefully. So, as I said, lovely. We're out today, Thursday, on a nice trail run before tomorrow's workout, if we make it for tomorrow. My wife is obviously 40 weeks pregnant tomorrow, Friday, so we're getting to the realms now where it's touch and go every day. We just have to wake up and see what is going on. But if we make it, tomorrow will be another cracking workout, and I'll be sure to take the camera with me on that one. So whilst we're just bopping along on the trails on this run, I'll show you some of the nice footage of rather flooded trails. We'll get this one done, which should be hopefully around 8 or 9 miles, and keep us on track for another 50-mile week. So enjoy the views. Okay, so just before we wrap up this run, I just want to explain something to you, something that you might have noticed, a bit of an elephant in the room, but I'm going to address it because it's important. Yeah, that highlights it. So my easy running at the moment is rather quick. My Monday and Thursday runs on the trails, or my Monday run and my Thursday run on the trails today. I've been set myself a target to shoot around 7:45 pace for my easy runs, just because that's what feels super easy now. And over the last 2 or 3 weeks, my easy runs have crept up in pace, quicker and quicker and quicker, to the point where right now I'm running at an average of 7:11. And over the last 2 or 3 weeks, as I said, my easy runs have crept up slowly but surely, going down and down in pace. Now, I am still running easy, I'll use that term loosely, but I would certainly say I'm at the top end of my easy zone, and there is a good reason for that, and it won't last long, but I'm just on edge. I'm just waiting for a phone call. I want to be at home with the wife, so that if she goes into labour, I'm there ready. But at the same time, I know it's really important that I keep getting out and keep training, A, for my mental health, and B, because I have a goal and life doesn't stop. So I'm trying to find a balancing act, and the balancing act isn't working quite so well at the moment because let's go with this. I am running rather fast on my easy runs, which isn't ideal, but it means in my head I'm getting it done and I'm getting home quicker. Once the baby's born, normality should resume. I'll be able to come out and plod a lot more easier, but for the moment, bear with me. I hope that answers the question. And in terms of training, it shouldn't hurt that much for 2 or 3 weeks just to have the easy paces cranked up a notch. It will go back to normal. Anyway, that's Thursday done, on to Friday. And here we are, it's Friday, time for the second session of the week, and we're out on the rolling trails around by Hayward again as per last week, because we'll be going to the gym after this. And today we are going to be tempo running. We are pretty much mirroring last week, doing the same, because baby's due today. 40 weeks the wife is today. She's doing amazing, which technically means if I get to run tomorrow, it's overdue. And I know that the reality is it will then probably come next week or the week after, and there's no point in trying to scale up training now because we'll be taking a few days off when the baby comes. So we're just going to consolidate where we're at, a nice 5-6 mile tempo run in and around the nice rolling trails here, just to get us used to tempo effort on the rolling trails. And very quickly, a massive thank you to a couple of you who donated to the channel over the last week. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me that you're supporting the channel in that way. I never shout about donations, but I did in the past when I just tipped over the 1,000 subscriber mark, get a couple of requests to support the channel financially, and I just thought, well, I don't want to offer some kind of subscription service or anything like that because YouTube's free. So I thought, well, I'll pop a donation link in the description below on every video, and if people feel that they would like to contribute that way, then of course it's much appreciated because it all gets reinvested into the channel. But I never shout about it because I don't expect anyone to do anything. It's there as an option. So you guys know who you are. Thank you very much. So as I said, today just going to do a quick 1 mile warm up. So I've done 0.75 so far, just out on the rolling trails. We're going to be heading up there, up and in and around the forest over there. Should be a good one. We did it last week, 5 miles, felt good, felt strong. With goal half marathon effort, attempting to be around 6:07 for a 1:20 on a trail half. Tempo efforts on the hills, I'm hoping for downs around the 6:10 to 6:05 miles, and then on the ups 6:30, 6:40, so just notching it back a touch from half marathon pace. So we'll see how we get on. I'll touch base with you when we're part way through. So I know I've muttered it a few times in previous videos, but the selfie stick is broken. It is hanging on for dear life. Anyway, 3.5 miles into the tempo, just starting the second loop. Pace is, I'd say 5 to 10 seconds slower per mile than it was last week, but that could be various factors. It's a bit windier today. I'm in the Rincons, which are as flat as a pancake, and could just be that I'm a bit more tired. The most important thing in this whole training series is working on effort. I'm putting the same effort in now as I did last week, and that's all that matters. Effort, effort, effort. So I'll touch base with you at the end and let you know how we get on. So there we go, 6 miles tempo done and dusted. I'm in the shelter here. I could not talk to you back out there. The wind and rain is really picked up. So overall, very happy. On the downs, we did a 6:09. On the rollers, it was anywhere from 6:18 up to 6:25, and on the ups, 6:45 and 6:40. So very happy. As I said, slightly slower than last week, but I'm going to go with the weather combined with the shoes, combined with maybe my body's just starting to get a bit fatigued from the training, as we are on course for a fourth actually consecutive decent training week, because we did 1 week before we started the training at 53 miles. So that's it for today. I'm heading off into the gym, get some strength work done, and I will see you for more miserable weather, because Storm Dennis is hitting the UK tomorrow. And welcome to Saturday. Apologies, I look like an idiot in this hat, I know, but welcome to Storm Dennis. So Storm Dennis is hitting the UK this weekend I should say. It's kind of started, but it's not in full flow yet. The main winds are meant to pick up around midday to 1 o'clock. So it's currently 8:25. I've done 3 and a bit miles, so I'm just trying to get out before the worst of it. Today we are notching things right back. The mind-body connection is a powerful thing. I'm not going to bore you with that whole side of things, but I'm a firm believer in listening to the mind and the body. And I said to myself after yesterday's run, well, you didn't hit the paces of last week. Clearly the fatigue of continual training is starting to pick up, plus other factors. So today, on your potentially 4th 20 miler back to back, I don't think it's a good idea. So I decided to scrap that, notch the pace back, and I'm just going to run for 15 to 16 miles today. Pace is notched back and I'm feeling good about it. the right decision. Don't want to overcook things too early in the training plan, and it's really important to listen to your body. Cumulative fatigue is a thing, and as you know, when you start to get deeper into a training plan, it becomes more and more prevalent. So we had 1 week before starting this plan at over 50 miles. That was all easy mileage, and then this is now week 3. Week 1 was 46 miles because we missed a run. Week 2 was 53, and then this week we'll hopefully also get above 50. So we've had some real good consecutive mileages in the last 4 weeks, and I'm feeling really good about that. So I just want to focus on that, focus on being sensible, and focus on surviving today. I'm not going to hang around in the woods too long because wind, falling trees, all of that. So I'm going to press on. I'm also testing the mountain fuel gels today. It's going to be more of a GI test rather than performance because I'm not hitting the normal steady pace that I would do. But yeah, that's the goal for today. Touch base with you in a bit, give you an update on these PEG Turbo 2s. News from the Pegasus Turbo 2, and then we'll wrap up the vlog because it's been a solid run. We have actually picked up the pace a little bit. My body has kind of warmed into it. I think it just took a while to warm into it, and I'm just letting myself do what I want to do. So as you know, I've run 3 20 miles back to back. I've harped on about that enough. Each of those 20 miles I was in the Pegasus Turbo 2, I think for the last 2, and I've been doing a lot of running in the Turbo 2 during the week as well, ramping up the mileage in those shoes. But we now have over 240 miles in them, I think. So they're being a great shoe, but sadly, a couple of weeks ago, I started to notice some niggles and pains. And for a lot of you that know, my right side is a little bit gammy. My right glute is a bit weak, so my right foot does kick out slightly. And to compensate for that in this particular shoe, because I saw Lizzie at the beginning of the week for a sports massage, I've been supinating on my right foot, which means I've been landing on the outside and then rolling across and in, which has been causing me some discomfort. And the reason I've been doing that is because if I look down now, because I'm wearing the Turbo 2s now, my right knee is collapsed